Hello and welcome to episode 8 of Kingdoms Reborn. Last episode we had all sorts of fun with running out of food and people starving to death. Just normal, everyday stuff. But I digress. We have right now 3 separate colonies. We just started this second one relatively recently. This one's been here a while, and of course our main district. And we've got a number of problems we need to solve, chiefly food supply. And to a lesser extent wood, but we have a huge amount of untapped forest up here that we are very slowly building out. We do have a forester right here that doesn't have any storage nearby because, well, we haven't built any yet, but we're going to get there. We got a lot of stuff to fix, and there's plenty to get down to. We also want to wipe one of these players off the face of the earth sooner rather than later, because they're just getting stronger, and if they get to the next age before we do, it's probably going to be a bad time. So we have right now, if we go to our tech tree, we have 35,000, almost 36,000 science points. And we've got a number of Enlightenment Age things that we can still research. We also have all these upgrades we're currently working on. We've maxed everything down here. We are presently just about done with this one level here. And that will give us fully researched ranching technology, which is just a productivity boost per level. So now we have the only one left that we can research in terms of upgrades is Chocolate Snob. We don't even have a chocolatier yet, so it's kind of a waste of science points to do that at this point in time. So instead we'll come over here, and of course we have all of this complete. All we have left in the Enlightenment Age are these 5 right here. These 2 require luxuries supplied to houses that we don't currently have, so we know we kind of can't do that. And the rest of these are locked behind things that we haven't researched yet. So I guess theoretically we don't only have 5, we have 9, if you want to really be pedantic about it. But the ones that we can research: work schedule, messing with work hours, obviously. Goldsmithing, again, we don't have a gold mine, so this isn't super useful, but we will at some point. So this might be one of the later ones that we do. Bank. That is very appealing because it gives us more income, obviously, and is really the only one of these that's worth us doing at this point in time, so I'm going to select that. And the reason this is great is because we get income from luxury for level 5 plus houses, and I think there's a couple areas in the town where we have level 5 houses, level 6 houses, and quite a few of them smashed all together. But if we have this first, then on our way to having these 2 unlocked based off of different luxury parameters, then we're going to make even more money. And then, of course, to unlock the Industrial Age, we have to have 80 level 6 houses. That is a ton of houses. I don't even know if we have 80 houses, period. We've got a lot of work to do to make sure we get that all up to snuff. And then once that happens, we unlock all sorts of fun late game stuff, which is going to be really, really fun. Especially when we get over into the upgrade tree, because then we get fun stuff like artillery, infantry, battleships, tanks. Yeah, that's going to be fun. That is several episodes away, unfortunately. So what we're going to need to do is take a quick look. Go ahead and pause the game so we don't get ourselves in any trouble. Take a quick look at where we are in terms of resources we have on hand, cards we have on hand, and the current needs of the town. So I'm going to go ahead and do... We're going to put all of our military units up here in our extra card section. And then we have a tailor, a theater, a market. Steel cards I really don't care about, so we're going to leave those alone. I have a market. Theater should probably go in a main town area. I'm not going to build it quite yet. Tailor, we should be building near probably with some sheep ranches, and we do have some over here. Up in this part of the, well, I guess I can't really call this a town because it's kind of in the middle of nowhere. But to have a tailor up here would probably be a pretty smart idea. We do have 2 already, but the more of these we have, the more clothing we can make, which means the more clothing we can sell, or the more clothing our people can actually have for themselves, which increases luxury stuff. So that's all good. I don't think I'm going to be building a tailor immediately right now. Marketplace. Most of these houses are in range. Probably, I think, we'll be modifying some of our housing areas to make sure that all of our houses can be in range of a market or a luxury goods distribution importer. But of course, this kind of networks with stuff like markets and everything else. So this isn't really super mission critical to be near houses. It just has to be near a market. So that's something to keep an eye on here. This is wine land up here. So they also have a market. We can put a couple more houses in the vicinity because these guys are getting all sorts of benefits. So I think what we'll go ahead and do, since we're already here, and not all of this is very appealing land, but we can at the very least try to get the most out of it while we're already here. I think I can go ahead and just encircle that in a little dirt road. And this is 61%, so this is not a good spot for a house. But right here, if we have this connect on this side, we can get 86%. If we move it back a couple, we can get 93%, which is exciting. If we rotate, okay, I thought I could maybe get a little bit more, but we'll go ahead and put 93% appeal house right there. It's not perfect, but you know, it is something. And that's what counts for stuff like this. You just have to kind of have something somewhere that makes good sense. And this is 100% appeal, so we definitely want that here. We have room for another couple of houses. I think I can technically fit one more here. So that'll be 4 more houses, brand new to this area, concentrated around the market. This is in range 2, of course. But there's really no other area around here that really makes sense to put another house except all of this. But, you know, this is it's where the forester is. So we'll need to keep an eye on that as well. The wineries, well, I think at this point we just have the one because I did get rid of the terribly, horribly placed 51% fertility soil vineyard and all that. Grape farms, I guess the game insists on calling. So that leaves us a little space down here that we could put something like a theater if we kind of ripped up some of these paths here. So I actually think that would be a smart idea. We do have, if you haven't noticed, 125,000 coins, which happens to be a pretty large number. So again, this isn't expensive anyway, but we can pretend to be fancy. And if I can get this to fit, it's not a guarantee because this is kind of a weird spot here. There's a blacksmith. Honestly, probably shouldn't be here because, well, this iron smelter is here to make iron out of the ore that we imported, but since we actually have mines now, we really don't need that. So I could just get rid of this blacksmith. The bakery being here is fine because at some point we were importing or exporting, whatever, and it is relatively near to some houses. So I think what we're going to want to do, oh man, I wish I could pan and tilt the camera instead of just rotate. It would be very convenient. We're going to go ahead and get rid of this blacksmith, and we're going to find where they stuck this up here. Let's just put all the immigrant cards up there. We don't need to bring anybody in right now. I'm going to go ahead and place the theater first up here. Put that there, and then the blacksmith can just go ahead and move. Oh, we can move this one tile over. Yeah, let's do that. We're good. We're just we're making sure that we are nice and optimized here, or at least better optimized. Oh, I actually can't put that there. Okay, well, in that case, we'll just leave this guy right. Seriously? we'll leave this guy right here. And oh, I thought that would fit. Okay. What are you? Policy office? All right, I guess I can't really get rid of you, can I? If I put a blacksmith here, that probably works just fine. We have some extra space over here. Again, there's not really anything being produced, so it's fine to have this here, I think. Now, keep in mind, we're still paused. We're going to do a whole bunch and then unpause, and hopefully that kind of minimizes our damage from everybody starving, is our primary thing we're wanting to fix right now. So if we come over here to our colony, we have unbelievable amounts of food because, you know, this actually is working correctly. We're ranching, we're making all sorts of extra stuff. So we really, really need to be exporting stuff to our main town. Actually, while we're here, this has been bothering me forever, to have these irrigation pumps. I had no idea what I was doing when I put these in. So I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of that one. And now we are at the very least not having 2 irrigation pumps taking up space that we don't need them to. And I think if so we can actually irrigate the rest of this because for some reason, and don't ask me why because I can't tell you, for some reason this just didn't work the right way with having more than one irrigation pump. Just really doesn't make any sense. But that's fine. Okay, so that's the limit of how far that's going to go. So I guess we don't need... Or maybe we do need... No, okay. I am going to go ahead and delete these because it can't fill that up. That's okay. But that gives us more space to plant stuff, which, again, we don't really need. We're going to do it anyway. 95% fertility. We're already growing potatoes, cabbage, and wheat. The medicinal herb right here. Probably don't need to actually grow that right there. Although I guess it's fine. I shouldn't really complain about that being there. I guess we'll just kind of leave that alone. Now we have the ability, because we have all this other fertile land here, we can actually buy the wild card. Buy the wild card. Gemstone Mine Trading Port. Oh, those don't show up in this one. I have to go to the card buyer. Okay, never mind. I thought I was going to be smart and get out one of those things for like the cannabis growing or whatever. But that is not the case. Got to come over here to buy cards. Now, let's see. We're already growing cannabis. We're already growing grapes, and we're already growing tulips. We are not growing cocoa or coffee. So I think what we want to do, I'll go ahead and get some coffee breeder card, and we're going to start growing some coffee over in our colony there and see if we can export some of that and send it over here. I'll probably build one of these over here too, so guess it doesn't really matter. All right, come back over to, wow, look how fertile this is. Sheesh. Do we own that land? Yeah, we definitely do. I should be using that. All right. I'll probably forget in 5 minutes. Okay, coffee breeder. What a weird name. What a really weird name for a farming thing. All right, so this will be... Yep, somebody left from starving. We're going to quick build coffee breeder. That's not very quick. There we go. Now I can grow raw coffee there, and then I can put in farm here to grow, you guessed it, raw coffee. Bet you can't guess what I'm going to do with this one. I'm actually going to come over here. There we go. Raw coffee. Noticing a theme here. And then we'll add some more later, but that's going to allow coffee breeding, growing, strange wording. For some reason, they decided that's what that needed to be called. But now we can put in coffee roasters, which actually right next to the fertile land is probably not great, but if we come a couple squares up, then that will no longer be the case. So we'll put in a coffee roaster right here. Again, we don't have to expedite this because it's going to be at least another year before we have all of that in place. But that will work quite nicely to get ourselves a little production chain going for coffee. And these houses, speaking of, these are all in range of the market here. I've got a bunch of upgrades I can make. We just haven't quite gotten there yet. As make, yeah, see all these level 2 houses, they need luxuries. Coffee's going to help with that. They also could stand to get some stuff that's going to increase the value of the houses. Like, for example, we've got, let's see, schools. If I could find a good spot to put one of these, that's kind of the problem. If I do, that's going to get houses mostly there. Increases the value of all that. Man, this colony's kicking butt. They're getting so much value out of existing. You love to see it. You really do. Meanwhile, over here, we're going to import buku food. I guess I just type 1,000 into this because they're producing so much food over there. I think this is per year, per season, per year. It must be per year. I don't know. I probably should have looked that up. I'm going to increase this based on, say, 500. Iron tools, gemstones, stone tools. We'll go up to 100 because we can. That's fine there. See, these guys are all, yeah, that's all good. These are all fully upgraded. Looks like they are. Yeah, look at all these level 6 houses. We're doing great over here in this specific spot. The rest of the map, not so much. We have a couple level 6 houses up here. This guy's still down here at level 2. That's a bit unfortunate. Ranches seem to be doing well. We just really need more food, which is baffling how we still are not having enough. But all you can do is just keep on making more and just doing what you got to do. All right, can I fit another warehouse here? Did I screw myself? I did. Okay. That's not ideal. That's definitely not ideal. I actually, you know what? I'm going to get rid of that road in between there because then I can fit a warehouse. That'll be a good use of that space. And then if I come down here, does this really matter? No, but it's fine. If I do that, we just really need storage for this stuff. Put those two like so, and then come down like that. That gives us a little bit of space. Yes, I know I don't need to put a storage yard so close to warehouses, but why not, right? You're going to miss the storage when it's gone. So you might as well just build as much as you can in the meantime. Now, if I can fit another mushroom... What do they call this? Mushroom farms, of course. Duh. Put another one of these here. Oh, this is just not the perfect thing. Now we do have this forester that's right here because well, there was nothing like this over here. But this is all going to be developed, so we're going to end up getting rid of this forester. Just demolish that, and then we will relocate him because we have so much land. We have so much that we could easily be harvesting. We just have to make sure it's not too far away from any houses. Fortunately, we have right here an area that will hopefully pretty nicely overlap. I think I have the pathway set correctly. I sure do. So that's going to be much more at home up there. Should be a lot better for pretty much everyone involved. Cannabis farm, gonna cannabis. How much do we have? Wow, we really don't have any, so I think I can get away. There's fertility is just not good. But I'll just make another one right there. That's okay. Now, I don't know if there's actually any other buildings for cannabis. I don't think there are. Unless it's called something else that we'll have to be on the lookout for. So that's fine there. In terms of appeal, this is actually a really great place to put houses because there's a market here. So what we'll do is we'll just give ourselves, yeah, we got a road there. Oh, that's the pig farm I just built. So, pig ranch, whatever the game wants to call it. I think, oh man, it's not like a fantastic place to really build anything, unfortunately. But we can at least put a couple houses here to take advantage of the proximity of the market. I think I can go a few up this way as well. And then, of course, behind here we have all sorts of stuff we probably should do. Whether we will or not, that remains to be seen. Yeah, there's just nothing small that'll fit back here outside of, I don't know, more storage or something. But at any rate, I am going to go ahead and quick build the houses because having those is very valuable. Also, we have a ton of money. So that, there we go, should be a big boost in that regard. I need to find, yeah, we're going to put the frugality cards in the tailors because, well, they cost a lot of money to upkeep. So that's good. Other cards, sustainability, we haven't done anything with. Let's see, I had a coal mine sustainability, less input. There's no input for a coal mine. But stuff that uses wood is a prime candidate for anything to do with sustainability. So, a bakery, we can change to wood-fired. Which, as someone suggested in the comments, I'm sorry, I can't remember your name, but suggested that we change to wood-fired for the bakery because that's plus 30% productivity. So if we quick build this real quick and we put in a sustainability, then we get more output, less input. And you love... Da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, that last guy was flat. Oh, I will never escape band. The bakery will just superfund that. Superfund is a poor choice of words for food. Well, at least in the U.S., a superfund site is an ecological disaster that causes loss of life or property. I guess probably the easiest way to say that. So this is not, the bakery is not a superfund site. It is superfunded. There's a difference there. So let's go to our other bakeries and see how they're looking. Yeah, just go ahead and change these guys to wood-fired. And I don't have another sustainability. I could go buy one, but I'm not going to right now. Let's just change. Oh, we only have those two? Maybe that's why we didn't have enough bread, and I had so much wheat that we're now going to stop auto trading. We weren't already auto. Okay, well, I guess color me surprised. At any rate, we need more bakeries to make more bread because we have plenty of wheat, like all this. Oh, somebody died from starvation. That's unfortunate. I need an appeal fertility layer. I guess we just need... Yeah, see, look at all this. This isn't the most amazing fertility, but okay, that's actually kind of bad. We haven't planted... Oh yeah, look at all this. I have this is supposed to be wheat, but it hasn't been cleared yet. That's 90%, so that's not amazing. I guess this is fine. That's supposed to be upgrade. They'll take care of this over the winter. We do have plenty of wood and coal for them to stop dying of not hot, of cold. Why is this cannabis thing still highlighted? That shouldn't be. That's very, very strange why that still has that blue, well, okay, we're just going to ignore that for now. Let's turn the overlay off. Oh, okay, it disappeared. I thought I was going to be able to upgrade this when we got to the Enlightenment Age, but I guess not. So at any rate, we are at 1x speed. I spent a whole, I don't know, 20-something minutes with the game mostly paused just trying to fix things. But look at all this food. Look at all this food we already have because we've been importing from our other, I almost said district, I got beavers on the brain, our other colony over here. And they still have plenty of food, so it looks like we're doing A-okay. Our coffee breeder, very weird choice of words, but coffee breeder's looking good. These houses need more luxuries, as we previously said. But I think one of the things that is going to help most is if we have full employment. And we do have houses for up to 141. So let's just go ahead and take our immigrant cards back out. Get these guys another 10. warm bodies here to try and get something done. They should be able to fill up some more of their jobs. And then we come over here to our second colony. Now, these guys are doing okay. They just don't really have anything else to do. So their output inventory is full. Storage here is also full. Warehouses are waiting for bricks to come in because we're not importing bricks, really? Huh. Well, in that case, let's import some bricks. Yeah, we have a lot of stuff here that's supposed to be being built. I don't really necessarily want to spend the money to quick build at this exact point in time. But we do need that. I guess for the sake of how this is all going, I will quick build warehouses. But the rest of this we don't really need at this exact moment in time. This is going to help. Look at all this wood on the ground. Because they just keep importing it. Or cutting it down, they don't have anywhere for it to go. So these guys need some help. They need to have I want to call it a hauling post so bad. What does this game call it? Hauling services. So we'll, this fits like a glove. Oh, I love to see that. That is fantastic. Why do I have 2 of these? Seriously? I was already importing bricks. What am I doing? Brick, stone tools, iron tools, and none. And then this one's also importing brick? I don't think so. Okay. Coal, medicine, stone tools. Let's give them some cannabis, I guess. What? That's a luxury we have a lot of, I think. Glass. Glass would be a nice import. We'll do 50 of that. How much of this? Oh, 100. That's okay. Yeah, that should be okay. Okay, upgrade levels. Did it? So now, it's so much wood just everywhere. Okay, that's going to get stored up. Looks like that is doing just fine. There's really nothing else going on over here except we need we need these houses to upgrade, and we need to build more houses. We can actually have some more immigrants here that should help this go a little faster. We can go ahead and fill up. Is that going to fit perfectly? Oh, I love that. Okay. Quick build all the houses because we can. So now we have capacity in this colony. Should be for about 30-something people. So let's go ahead and bring in 10 more. They have plenty of food for this amount of people coming in. And they can get to work building the rest of this. And as these houses upgrade, of course, they'll have more capacity for people to live, which is always good news. And there's actually not that many jobs left, so we're going to get a lot of builders, which is good. That'll go nice and fast there. And in fact, we can start buying some more provinces. Desert province, we're not really worried about. We don't really need to buy provinces here, but eventually we're going to probably want to have access to all that. I really, really want to get a lot more wood so I can build a bunch of frigates and then go blow these other people off the face of the map. Storage too far. Okay, yeah, that's why they're dropping all that wood on the ground. I guess we're going to build a warehouse. And let me click on this thing. There we go. So that is going to be convenient for that. And I noticed a couple of people say, hey, you should do something with hauling services, because I haven't really done much in that regard in this playthrough. If I can find a spot to build one, I will. It's just they're kind of this is probably a good spot for one. We'll put that there. And then I think if I come up here, we have one in this area, which is nice. We have one here, one here, one here. So we're actually not in bad shape for hauling services. We just haven't been the best at it. Down here could probably use one as well. That is very... Oh, did that fit there? Perfect. That is a perfect spot for that. So we'll let them take care of that. That'll take care of all these glass things. Iron smelters need iron ore, which we don't have, but we should be I guess we could import iron ore to this one. Actually, why do we even have an iron smelter here in the first place if we don't have any iron ore? That was kind of a bad choice. I'm going to get rid of that. We'll move that somewhere else. Like down here to our area that actually does have an iron mine. Does have an iron smelter. Has 2 of them, in fact. I think. Yeah, we have a lot of iron. We have a ton of iron ore, so we could actually use another iron smelter. So that's good to have there. Let them build that. These are all houses that don't have a market, so what we'll do is we'll just stick a market after, let's check out the appeal. We're going to want more houses over in this area, so if I can find a way to get all these, okay. Is that going to get, oh, it's got to be 2 more. We'll just move that house. I will put this guy, say, right here. Market. We're going to, yeah, we'll get rid of that house. Put something else there, and instead, we'll just build a bunch of houses over here. I don't want to put that there. I want to have my road in the middle, like I have already had. There we go. Put that guy right there. And then we also, we're out of wildcards, really? Okay, we've been doing well then if we've been using all of our wildcards. I need... Yeah, we'll just go ahead and always buy those. Want to have something that is going to enrich the lives of our citizens, which is always the goal. Immigrants, again. Sand mines, we don't need to worry about. Beekeepers, no. Deep sea fishing port, no. Logistics center, no. Don't really need that there. Man, I'm just coming up with nothing here. Library, that's what I wanted. Plus 50% per surrounding houses, does not stack. So this is actually a good thing to put where our previous house was. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we'll put that there. That'll affect all of those houses. It doesn't have to have everything, but this really does help in the long run because, well, you're going to generate more science points, which means you can research stuff faster. Everybody likes that. Anything else? A school plus 70%. So if I put the school card over, say, even just right here is probably fine. Except that is going to have a lot of water included in that, so maybe we want to move it up just a little bit to right here. There we go. I guess I'll just go ahead and put a bunch more houses in because, well, why not? As long as they're in the range of the market, which all of these absolutely will be. I think that is enough for right now. We have check our how many jobs are available. Oh, okay, we have a lot more room. So let's go ahead and get these houses quick built. I'll use a couple of immigrant cards and we'll get more people in here post haste. So those are all completed. Let's use 4 of those. Get another 20 in here. And now we're overcrowded somehow. Okay, well, I guess we'll fix that. Hold on. We're out of wood? How? How are we out of wood? Well, I guess there's you know, I guess this is fine. Yes. Middle school beginning band. We just need more trees, and there's not a lot of trees going to grow here. So maybe I should just, you know, get rid of that guy and put him literally anywhere else that has trees. Okay. Let's see, I can get by with doing. It really should be over here. Maybe the trees won't grow. Maybe this is just a bad province for growing trees. I think that's what it is. Yes, this is all red fertility. Bad news. That's bad news. That's bad news. Okay, so what this tells me is we need to be importing wood. Wine, clothes, cannabis, and tulips. Yeah, that's what we need. We need luxuries. Well, nobody can heat their homes. Either that or a coal mine, which I think we already have. Intercity logistics port. There it is. Let's build another, if I can find a spot to put this thing. That was kind of the problem I ran into, is that there's not really a lot of great places in this this province, at least, to build another one of these intercity logistics ports. But I think that takes up a lot of space like that, though. Not the worst thing ever. We'll just have this connected up nicely like so. And this one can import wood, which it should. Let's say 200. And what else? What other luxuries have we not been having here? Let's see. I can't make cheese, can't make chocolate. We're already making coffee here, so that's not an issue. Furniture. Let's import furniture. That sounds like a plan. We'll just have to make a bunch more furniture because that's a wood product. Potatoes, I think we're already growing here. Yeah, we should be. Are we already importing glass? Or did I make a glassworks here? I can't remember what I've built, which is kind of sad. No. All right, yeah, we'll import glass. And then, yeah, that should be fine there. We'll leave the last slot open just in case something comes up. But now our problem is we're running out of medicinal herb. So I think what we'll do is we'll make a very large medicinal herb farm and quick build it, because we're about to have spring. Yeah, raw coffee, wheat, cabbage, more coffee. That should be fine. I'm going to build actually another one because there's literally no reason not to. Yep, people dying from cold. Don't do that. Pro tip, that's a bad choice. Choose not to die from cold. But we need the medicine, and we're not actually importing any of it. Because this, well, doesn't have anything we can really do. At least it's already spring. So everything there looks much better. How are we faring over here? Food-wise, we have 839. Could be a lot better, but that's it's fine. Stone tools. Where's my furniture shop? I think I remember it being somewhere up here. Potter. There it is. Furniture workshop. We have... Oh, we've got 3 of them? Yeah. Okay, that's fully upgraded. That can have another worker slot. Passion for furniture. Passion for furniture. Productivity book. There we go. Last one, because I have the card. And I think we can go ahead and turbocharge these guys. Yes, this is going to use more wood. However, we're going to be making more wood. How do we still have snow on the ground? It's early spring. We're just going to build more foresters. So we have all this up here. We have so much room. So much room. I'll go ahead. I guess I should just make these stone roads. We have enough stone. We'll just go all the way up north because why not? Is that straight? I guess it doesn't really matter. So we'll come up here just barely on the edge. Put that down their house too far, I know. We'll fix it. It'll be all right. We'll just put a house right next door and quick build it. and everything will be a-okay. Then I'll put a warehouse. Yeah, right there is fine. And then eventually, tasty. They'll come in, start using that. Make sure we have this set to plant non-fruit trees. Cut any trees because you're not going to get fruit trees. These are all pines. They're evergreens. Well, strictly speaking, pine is not evergreen. Not always. That is just a stone mountain. We have tons of stone. We don't need any more. We just need a lot more wood. In terms of having... Oh, I'm in the wrong spot. In terms of jobs employed, we're actually... I'll just use those 2 immigrant cards. That should all be fine. So I think we fixed... I'm not going to say all. I'm probably not even going to say most. We fixed many problems. Many things will be pretty much all good to go. We just need stuff to get built now, which is kind of an eternal battle. We need these... Man, I need these pigs farms, pig ranches, and sheep ranches to do literally anything. Because I'm going to sell the Taylor card. We're behind. This is all of our military up here. We need to build more frigates, but we don't have enough. Don't have enough wood. Oh man. So, because we have the capacity, I'm just going to buy a bunch of wood. There we go. That's good there. Not 500. 420 wood. And I don't think we want any of this. Wild cards we will buy. I'm looking for... Where is... Immigrants. Yes, welcome aboard. Frugality book. Sounds good. Let's find something expensive and fix that problem. Iron smelter. We don't have iron. That's fine. Theater. Bakeries. 101. Okay, yeah, you're getting a frugality book. Okay. Like we need the help, right? I wanted specifically to... Well, now I have to remember what I was going to buy. Oh, it's going to be a trading company because that increases our capacity for automatic trading. We just have to put this literally anywhere it will fit. And then, is there a low appeal area up here? Not really. But I can put, is that a road or is this a road? Okay, that's just empty space. Those two will eventually increase our automatic trade capacity, which I believe currently is set to... Oh, this is just a set point. Exporting vodka. I'm going to raise our target inventory for medicinal herb to, say, 1,000, because that's kind of important. In terms of stuff we have a ton of, we have so much sand. That's not really expensive enough for us to warrant wanting to export it. Now, iron bars, we probably shouldn't be getting rid of, because those would be very useful. Bricks. I'm going to add an auto export order for bricks. We'll keep our target at 2,000, but I do want to be able to sell these because that'll get us a pretty nice amount of money. And then, see, as far as imports go, now that we have a substantial profit, we need to build more trade companies, or else we're not going to be able to trade hardly any of this, which is kind of the point of what I've been doing up there, and we'll be building some more. We can auto-import certain luxuries that we know we're not going to have. Well, most of this we have toilet paper. I can't believe that. the Enlightenment age. I don't remember exactly when toilet paper was invented in the form that we know it today. I want to say it probably wasn't the Enlightenment age. Pocket watches, man. Yeah, we want, I guess we could have milk. Yeah, because we don't have cows yet. Papayas, we're not growing. But we will, let's see what we're able to do here. Magic mushrooms, yeah, that's what my people need. Magic mushrooms. Honey mead. That's expensive first off. I want to see if I don't want to import furniture. Fashionable. Look at that. Fashionable clothes, man. This game has an economy that dynamically changes. Are you serious? Oh my god. That's impressive. I don't know how I didn't notice that before. I was like, where's there a price graph? Oh man. This reminds me of RuneScape. Trying to buy and sell items. Before the Grand Exchange, mind you. People just pull a number out of their butt and say, oh, I'll sell you this for X amount, and then you don't know any better because what are you going to go compare it to? And you overpay for something really stupid, and then all of your... Anyway, that's neither here nor there. We're currently trying to make sure we aren't ever going to run out of food for our people here. So I'm going to have all those auto imports set up, and we're going to keep building trading companies pretty much anywhere we can put one. That's not a good spot for a house. So let's just kind of scroll around here. Also, we don't want to take up slots next to a forester either. I will put this here. That's the wrong want. There we go. I'm just going to shamelessly put these next to each other because Karen died from sickness. People love you, not Karen. Let's see. How am I out of medicinal herb again? That just really doesn't seem possible. Unless I just have to keep building more and more farms, which I guess is what we're going to have to do now. All right, medicinal herb. Oh, look how fertile it is up here. Okay, that is what we will do, is we'll put medicinal herb. That can be a project for some time else down the road. Medicinal herb. Now, do I have level 1 house? Look at the juxtaposition of this. You have an Enlightenment age, beautiful stone and tile roof house next to a literal Stone Age hut with animal skins and tree trunks. Da-da-da-da. Yeah, just quick build, who cares? Alright, get that all done. Hauling services, quick build is our friend now. That hopefully will expedite some of this. Okay, so we've researched something on the tech tree that was the banks. The problem is these are going to have to be located close to houses too, which is irritating. We just really need to get these houses to level 4, which part of that comes from having these luxuries that were... Is that the sound of grapes being stomped? I'm going to be very impressed if that's what that is. Or maybe it's just hose. Okay, well, that's fine. Bank. So here's our range for that. Let's find a place with a ton of high-level houses, like right over here. Yeah, so if I put a bank here-ish, plus 30% income from luxury for each surrounding level 5+ houses. We got 5, we got 6. These guys, they need to get some luxuries going. We're just not quite there yet. And we need wood, and we don't have it. Can I just buy the buy wood card? Is that allowed? Iron smelter combo. No. Beer tax. Don't want that. This. Resource outpost. I'm going to buy 2 of these because we haven't done this yet. And I think... Let's find somebody who's got... I can't look at their... Yeah. I thought I was going to be able to look at their resources here. It's not going to tell me. I can just kind of look at what's going on here. They got so much furniture. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my god, this is huge. Geo resource. A province without any owner. What? What kind of crap is that? It says foreign province. I have been deceived. Alright, well, knowing that, we... Oh, I have an idea. Oh, it's beautiful. This, friends, is a thing of beauty. I'm getting gold. Can I upgrade this at all? No? Ha 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 ha. We don't have to have a colony up here. Oh, I love that so much. Now. You can't get here, but I can. That's fine, and then I can just delete this when it's done. Of course they're starving. I specifically requested that nobody starve. Alright, why are we continually at the behest of people that don't have food? Alright, that's okay, now we're getting stuff because we are importing automatically. That's looking good. Doom, starvation. Stop that. You were hereby banned from starving to death. That'll teach him. Alright, glass smelters are glass smelting. We've already, how are we all dying from sickness? Is that in this other, oh. We don't have anything. Okay. Storage is too far, which means they want a warehouse. Which means they're little babies that can't just carry stuff manually. Okay. Coffee breeder. See, this just needs to be harvested, but it's midsummer. So I guess that just means we need to be building more. I'm just going to put that there. That can be medicinal herb. And here we come again where I keep putting things down where the forester is supposed to be, you know, actually enabling us to have wood. Okay, that's all looking fine. School's doing well. That's doing well. Do we upgrade these guys yet? Okay, that's doing something at least. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Okay, now how are we? We got all sorts of stuff over here we can be doing. Now. Yes, I like this. So let's take a look at, where's my gold ore? There it is. We need to put something somewhere that's going to allow us to smelt the gold ore. This is so built up, we probably can't ever do that. Now, where is the nearest forester here. Guess I'll just go ahead and buy that because I can. Buy wood, buy wood. Because I get the feeling that we don't have... Okay, we have a forester there. We could, probably should... Yes, have this overlap slightly. Put that there, looking good. I'm going to cut non-fruit trees. There we go. That should be fine. We need to have another one of those gatherer people. Fruit gatherer, there you go. Because there is plenty of fruit to be had. Looks like it at least. So we'll put that guy right there. You know what? No, you can have a stone road as a treat. That is A-okay. House is doing fine here. These are all good, I think. Warehouses, yeah. Can I put another house here, or is this not going to... Oh, ho, ho, ho. All right. That's good. Look at that time fly. We're, what, 56 minutes in? Going to try to keep this one right around an hour into this at the end of autumn here. We haven't really done a ton in terms of material progress. What we have done is so much in terms of actually improving what we already have and optimizing things. And I am very excited to see that continue to improve. I have cards up here. I do steal. I'm not worried about stealing. Fruit gatherer. We'll probably just need to buy a bunch of those. I want a... Where is it? Yeah, immigrant card. Always going to be useful. Buy wood. Always going to be useful. I need another... I definitely just completely got rid of that without buying the card. I want to find a fruit gatherer card. Or I could just use a wild card. I don't really know why I'm doing this. Okay, that's what I want. A fruit gatherer. Now I have 2. See, this is just another one of those things we can just... Oh, yeah, look at the 103. Yeah, you betcha. 112. 108. Okay, yeah. I am definitely going to be using these more because, like, why have I not been, honestly? 40. Can I stick one of these up here? 69. What about down here in this one? I already have one there. That's 60. Stop dying from sickness. You're not allowed to do that. 69, 68, 67. So we'll stick that there. I'll just go ahead and just quick build it because why not? Money is a social construct. Oh, meticulous, huh? Now what is the it takes twice as long, but yields 30% more fruit. Well, that makes me think. Okay, yeah, this guy can go somewhere else. That is no longer valuable here. There's no fruit trees in that. There are no fruit trees here. Colony. Anything in the colony? Oh, yeah, look at all these guys. Oh, I already have one there. That's why. 19, that's not very good. There's no trees at all over here. Huh. Well, I guess we're already pretty much in the best possible spot for it. I can't put that there. We'll just, 78, 75. I'll just put that there. There's no reason not to. Buy wood, buy wood. Immigrants. Diddle-doom, diddle-doom. Okay, so we are pretty much out of time, but I do want to continue with my promise to just build a bunch of navies, which I can only buy one ship currently, because I don't have enough resources. Oh, iron smelter, iron smelter. We need to get some iron ore. Or what? Iron ore. Because we need to have our blacksmith and our iron smelter actually hit the right key on the keyboard. Actually do something for once. Alright, right here. Let's see. What do we... I don't think we need to import anything else here. But just for fun, let's check our tech tree. Yeah, see, now we have 51 out of 80 houses at level 4. Previously, this was in the 30s, so it is getting better. It's not getting better very fast. Oh, we can turn gold bars into money. I like that idea. I don't think we're going to be doing that, but that is nice to see that that's going to work. Let's see, chocolatier, we only need 14 more houses to be level 6. I don't really plan on adjusting work hours. I don't want to micromanage that much. But there's not really anything else we can research that makes sense. So let's just go ahead and do it, just so we can get that out of the way. And we'll be in, I guess, a much better spot whenever we get around to doing that. But I think we've gotten a pretty decent amount of stuff done today. We can make sure our forest friends are... We just never have enough iron tools to do any of this. That's why I keep importing everything. You know, it's too bad that the music in this game doesn't play very often, because it's actually good. They've done a nice job with it. There's a lot of silence for some reason. Okay, see, this town is looking fine. We just need to get more food. This town isn't as happy, but they seem to be doing well. This town is doing okay, but they need more house capacity, which requires... Do I have a slot open to import beer? No, I do not. Okay. What other luxuries can they, cannabis? They're supposed to be importing that. Or are we just not making enough? Let's check that real quick. How's 420 Fest over here going? Alright, harvesting. That seems to be doing okay. Well, that's a problem to solve at a later date. For now, I think we can be pretty satisfied with how we are progressing. Our total population of 639. That's pretty good. I don't think we can really have anything negative to say about that. We just really need to get our army built up so we can come start conquering our AI players. I do want to, at the very least, defeat these 3 before we call it a wrap on this playthrough. I think there's a lot of work we have to do to get there. And of course, this being my first playthrough of the game, there's a lot of mistakes I made early on I hopefully would not make again in a new playthrough. And I do want to do more than one playthrough of this. I don't know if I want to keep doing video series. This could be a good live stream game. But we'll see. We'll finish this one up. We'll do some more fun stuff. Unlock as much of the tech tree as we can. Which, if we can actually, get enough luxury stuff figured out, then I think we'll be fine. It might take us another 10 episodes or so, but we should be able to get rid of the rest of that. At any rate, that is all the time we've got for today. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch these videos and just share a little bit of your day with me. So thank you very much for that. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, want to say hi, want to roast me for bad gameplay, or give me helpful advice, a lot of you have done that in the comments on these videos, and while I haven't gotten to all of your suggestions yet, I do try to make sure that I am at least doing something someone suggests in every video. And in this one, we've taken care of a couple of requests. I know about the fruit gatherers and using the hauling, I always want to call them hauling posts. The hauling companies, hauling office, whatever the thing's called. And we've done a couple other things. But there's just so much to do, and this game can be a little slow. So thanks for sticking with me. We didn't do any turbo mode today in this game, but we did get a lot of good stuff done. And I think we're going to be reaping the benefits moving forward. But again, like I said, that's all the time we got. Whatever you're doing with the rest of your day, hope you stay safe and have a good time. And until the next episode of this game, which will be Monday, hope you check out the Kingdoms Reborn videos we've got coming this weekend. We've got all sorts of good stuff happening there. And we'll see you back Kingdoms Reborn on Monday. Have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.